Hi everyone, it's Brody from Everything Board Games. I was sent Diceland by NSV, so let's get it to the table.
Alright, Diceland is another one of NSV's roll and write games, just genius games that they think of, so elegant and simple, but will throw your brain into a whole whirlpool of trying to figure out what the best thing to do is. Anyways, in this game, we have different boards that you will use markers that actually will come off. So this is neat. Instead of it being on actual paper, you can just wipe it off and keep on using these boards. Each board is different and there's two sides. So everyone is going to take, a board, and we'll just put two here for this example, but you'll decide on what side you will use of your board. And you are trying to uncover 9 treasures. There are 2 of each colors, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 12 total, but you need to uncover 9 of them and completely X out one color on your entire board. You're going to start in the center at the white area, and what you will do is you are going to roll the dice. You will roll the dice, and wow, look at that. And after you roll the dice, you're going to pick a color to be able to put on your board. And so this player is going to pick orange. Now they can decide to roll these dice again and hope for more oranges because that's the color they picked. But if they had more, so if you look at their board, there's 4 that connect here. You cannot go to any spot that you are not connected to. So there is no other orange that they could actually take, and so if they had 5 oranges, they actually wouldn't be able to fill in these 4 because you need the exact number. So they are not going to re-roll, and they're going to be good. And so they will choose these 4. All the other non-active players get to decide on the other remaining dice. If these were the same colors, then they would pick, say they were like this, then they would pick yellow and they would get to fill in 2 yellow. But they're 1 of each. And this player cannot do the yellow, so they're going to do the 1 red. So they're going to mark off that red. The black on the board are just spaces that make it harder, so you don't fill in those. But you're trying to get out to these stars to uncover those treasures and fill in all of 1 color. So now that this player's done, this player will go. And they're hoping for a lucky roll as well. Let's see. So the only matching color they have is yellow, but they're not around a yellow, so they don't want to pick yellow. So let's try to get up here. They're going to pick green. So they're going to keep that 1 green, and they get to re-roll all these dice. And they're hoping to re-roll at least 1 other green so they can keep on going. Oop. And so they didn't. And so this player is going to take their 1 green, and this other player gets to pick 1 of these others. So they can have yellow, but they're not next to a yellow. Blue, yeah, they're going to pick the 2 blue. And they can pick 1, 2. And they marked out a treasure. Whenever you mark out a treasure, you need to make sure everyone knows that you got a treasure. And what you will do is you get to take 5 dice, and you get to roll them. And this is called a treasure roll. And you get to take an action of picking 1 of these colors. You cannot re-roll any of your treasure rolls. So they have 2 oranges, 2 greens, or a gray. What do they want? So they can do 2 greens there. They don't have any oranges, and they don't have any grays. So they're going to do the 2 greens, and they're going to do these 2 greens so that they can escape out to get more colors. Now, whenever you start on a group of colors, you cannot start on another of the same color until you've fulfilled all that. So I still have this 1 green here that I have to get before I start on any other greens on my board. And so that also makes it hard because if I roll 2 greens, I also can't mark out that one. I just need 1 green. So sometime I might want to just say, okay, I'm going to take that 1 green. Hopefully, I might be the inactive player when I do so. So, whose turn was that? I'm not sure. Anyways, we'll go back to this player. Because they're not doing so well. So they're going to go. They're going to roll. They already have 1 red, and there's 2 reds there, so they can't do the red. Do they claim any of these other colors? They're going to claim gray. So they're going to hope that they get a gray. Oh man, and they don't. So they're going to take their gray. This player's just bummed out. And this other player, they're going to take that 1 green so that they can finish their green there. All right, back up to this player. All right, they're going to pick gray. Re-roll these. And that's all. So they get 2 gray. They will get closer to this treasure out here. And this other player gets to pick between 2 red or 2 oranges. They have red started over here, so they're going to do oranges. And they will do 1, 2. They will do those 2 to get closer to that one. So as you can see, everyone's going to be starting in the middle with different colors and just going out and trying to get these treasures unlocked. Remember, every time you actually X out a treasure, you get a treasure roll, which gives you 5 dice, and you roll it. You pick 1 color that's rolled, so you get either 2 yellows or one of these other colors to be able to mark out on your board. The game is fun, and it's awesome because when you're done playing, you can just wipe off your board here on the top of the box lid, and, well, it didn't get it all, but it has a little eraser here that will make it easier to play again for your next time that you go. And so this is a genius idea. I love the markers. I love filling in your territories and just going for these treasures. Very simple, light, yet it makes your brain go in a whirlwind and trying to figure out what the best move is. And this is Diceland from NSV. If you like what you see, then go buy it.